Range fans, a little bit of a different setting today. We're gonna do a tabletop and a range review right out here on the range on a 93-year-old pistol. Stay tuned. So range fans, 93-year-old pistol, is it still relevant today? Relevant or not? Tell me down in the comments below what you think about this caliber we're gonna talk about, and also what I believe is an iconic pistol from 1929. Anybody want to take a guess? Anybody want to take a guess? Let's take this thing out of this holster. Nice leather holster. By the way, holster with a magazine pouch in it. Oh, small magazine. Anybody take a guess what caliber that is right there? Can you see it? I don't know. We've got two magazines with me today, both original Colt magazines. Now I'm guiding you a little bit closer to what we're here to talk about today in 32 ACP. Let's make sure this thing is empty. Oh, by the way, we have 3 original Colt magazines. Make sure it's safe, of course, out on the range. It's on safe. And it's all safe. It is a Colt 1903 pocket hammerless, folks. I just cannot believe the beauty of this thing. This one, by its serial number, manufactured, made in 1929. These Colt 1903s, wow, iconic. They were made from 1903 to 1945. And again, this is a 1929 specimen. These 1903s were very popular. They were issued to the U.S. military officers up until the early 1970s. This thing manufactured by no one else, Mr. John Browning. And you might notice that it has a little bit of a look and features just like another iconic pistol, the M1911. Have I had a 1911 on this channel, folks? Have we done anything with a 1911 on this channel? I'm not sure. Maybe it's time to do so. But today, again, talking about the 1903 from Colt. This thing was issued up until the early 1970s and was carried by the likes of military officers like General Patton himself, Mr. Old Blood and Guts. This also was so popular that it caught the eye of the American gangster for being a pocket pistol. It's a little large for my pockets today. I'm not sure what kind of pockets or how deep they were for the likes of Al Capone to conceal in his pocket, for the likes of Bonnie from Bonnie and Clyde, where she uses a 32 ACP 1903 to break Clyde Barrow out of prison. That's just go read about it. It's just an iconic story about how she pulled this thing off with the Colt 32 ACP pocket hammerless. Now let's go over some of the features. You saw that it was safe. Let's go over some of the features of this beautiful pistol. First of all, I mean, come on, folks. Take a look. Take a close look. 1929 with a bluing like this has not been reblued. This is the original factory bluing. Now, you guys are going to want to run me off and away from here, but I got a question. It's a pretty tough one for me. To find a specimen like this for under 900 bucks with the holster, with 3 magazines, just unheard of today. These pistols in this condition go for thousands. And I've got plenty of 32 ACP ammo, some from the time, really, I shouldn't say from the time, but I do have a box of ammo from the 1970s that we're gonna fire through here. I know it's been kept in air condition because it's ammo that's been in my family for all of this time. Having said that, should this thing go over to Novak Inc., that specializes in modernizing the Colt pocket hammerless. Some of the modernization features that would come on the Colt pocket hammerless is upgraded sights, because these sights that are on here, yes, you can tell they are what I would call crude, very crude, and mimics the original 1911 sights. They're crude military sights. You've got the cocking serrations here on the back of the slide. You also have a safety that's a tad bit different in that it locks the slide from reciprocating at all, and also locks the trigger from firing, of course. But it is checkered on the side, and the ejection is ejected from the bottom of this pistol. What Novak does is take and relocates the magazine release, just like on a 1911, here to the side. They put an awesome bluing job on it. They redo the sights with modern sights and a little bit of a trigger job. And I'm wondering, does it stay like this and maybe become my personal family heirloom? Or do we send it to Novak and make it my own? As I stated before, we've got 3 magazines here that are Colt magazines that came with the pistol. What else can we tell you about it? It's rather unique on how you take this thing apart. By the way, it does have the grip safety, just like the old 1911 as well. And it's rather unique on how you take this thing apart. When you go to take this thing apart, you do slide it back just like some of the original or just like pistols today or more modern pistols. There's a line on the front of the barrel. You align that. You then twist this barrel up front because the locking lugs are grooved. There's grooves in the frame and grooves in the bottom of the barrel, multiple of them, that locks the barrel into the frame itself. Pretty unique design. All the springs in this thing from Numeric has been replaced. So brand new springs in this thing. I didn't want to take a chance on firing such a beautiful pistol with the original springs in it. We're going to put some rounds through it today. Some say 32 ACP is not what you need today. And at some point, maybe we'll get to testing 32 ACP in some gel. What do you all think? Range fans, what do you think about that? Maybe we'll test 32 ACP gel against 380 in gel. The reason being, Colt later made a 1908 patterned after this pistol in 380 to have a little bit more oomph. Well, there you have it. The Colt 1903 pocket hammerless. Let's put some rounds down range, folks. All right, folks. All right. The Colt 1903 with the original magazine from Colt with 8 rounds of a Gila 32 ACP loaded up in the magazine. We're going to test some of the features first, the safety, the grip safety, make sure those things work and everything is functional as it should be, and then we'll put some rounds down range. So we got it loaded up here in the magazine. Oh, you see that? Loaded nicely. Frame safety on. Nothing. Frame safety off. No grip safety. Nothing. So all the safeties on the pistol work just fine. There is 2 of them, much like the 1911, frame safety and also grip safety. Let's put some rounds down range. Ooh, got to have my cheaters on for this to see these sights. Oh yeah, you see that? Folks, by the way, I am 7 yards away. This thing doesn't lock back on the last round, by the way. Designed that way. Nothing's wrong with the pistol. You saw the groups down range. Ooh, nice and smooth with these fresh springs from Numeric. Hey, let's get another round loaded up and see what we can do. Now this magazine here, though branded with Colt, it's made by Armament Corporation, who does have a remanufacture of these. I think they started making them in the late 2000s. I don't know if they're still making them or not. You can find accessories for them. And that's one of the things about owning one of these old pistols, making sure that you can, if you're going to shoot it and it's not going to be a safe queen, make sure you can find the accessories or at least some additional parts to make sure you can get it repaired by a competent gunsmith. Folks, Armament Corporation magazine. Oh yeah, feeds just like butter. 7 yards away. Can we double tap with this thing? Oh, stovepipe. All right. Yeah, we had one failure to feed. 93 years old, folks. One failure to feed so far. Not sure how many rounds we'll put through it today. Really just wanted to demo this thing for you all. Hey, wait a minute. Can we do... We've got the old Dance with the Devil challenge over at dayattherange.com. It was really made for revolvers. 6 shots in 6 seconds. Since this is a semi-auto, can we do 8 shots in 6 seconds? Let's break out that timer. Yeah, baby, it's getting fun now. We got the old shot timer out. And we got the par set for 6 seconds. We're at 6 yards. You guys have seen the dayattherange.com challenge, Dance with the Devil, mainly for revolvers. Come on, there's gotta be more revolver shooters out there. I've only had 2 entries at this point. Good friend on a forum entered with his Smith & Wesson 686, and then you saw we did all 3-inch revolvers within that challenge. Come on, folks, let's dance with it. This one, semi-auto. Can't call it Dance with the Devil because it's not 6, 6, and 6, but we are going to try 8 rounds, 32 ACP, which is a pleasure to shoot in this thing from 6 yards on a 6-inch target downrange. Yeah, baby. All right, here we go. We got one in the pipe. Let's put it on this side. All right, here we go. 6 yards, 6-inch target, 6 seconds on the timer, and 8 rounds. Can we keep them all on the 6-inch target from the low ready? Here we go. Oh yeah, 8 rounds, baby. Ooh, 4.04 seconds. I'm no Jerry Michalik, but I'm pretty happy with that. 4.04 seconds. Maybe we need to start and we'll get more participants in a semi-auto challenge. 6-inch target, 6 yards away. What, par time of 4 seconds? Since we've set the bar with 4.04. Folks, what an outstanding, iconic pistol from our American history. 1903, Colt pocket hammerless. I'm gonna have some more fun with this thing. What a pleasure to shoot. You guys have a great 4th of July weekend celebrating our independence, and we must continue to vote to keep our independence in this great nation of ours, the US of A. Love you guys. Thanks for the support, Range fans. Have a good one. Wait, folks, don't leave yet. I cannot leave just yet without putting the pocket hammerless through its paces. Hornady Critical Defense is .32 auto capable of being a self-defense pistol in this day and age? Think about that question. .32 auto defense in this day and age, meaning someone potentially wearing body armor coming into your home. I know that's extreme, but it is a possibility today. Was it great for General Patton? Was it great for Mr. Dillinger? John Dillinger, the infamous? Sure it was. Is it great today? Let me know what you think in the comments down below. And we're going to see if these old FTX hollow points, critical defense from Hornady, 32 ACP, fires in the 1903. 93 years old. Let's get it done. And folks, we're going to do it on the old timer. Come on. Join me at dayattherange.com. Let's fire up another contest. Semi-auto, 8 rounds on 6-inch target from 6 yards away in 4 seconds. Can you do it? Let's see if I can do it with the old Colt. Here we go. From the low ready. Ooh, and it fed all of them. You see that? Yes, folks. What is the time? What is the time? Oh, I hit my timer and it screwed it up. It says 12 seconds. That's not right. You know what? You know what that means, don't you? We just gonna have to do it again. All right, folks. We got 8 rounds of the Hornady FTX loaded up, 4 seconds on the timer, and we're gonna see if we can get this thing done in under 4 seconds. Here we go. Make sure I don't mess it up this time. If you bump these timers, it'll count as a round going off. Let's get it done. Woo! Ho! I got one off. 3.15 seconds with one off. Yep. Jeez almighty. I got one off the target. There you go, folks. Man, don't look past our history. The great American story. 1903. Colt. Pocket Hammerless. You guys enjoy your weekend.